Good morning, beautiful people. I'm gonna go get, multiple goes, it's early. I'm gonna go get the new iPad as soon as I drop the kids off at school. So I gotta drive a little bit, go down there and get it. And on top of that, I think I'm gonna shoot the rest of this vlog on my phone. And not even with the screen, I'm gonna shoot it this way where I can't see the screen, like this. I think it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna see. So I did a whole review on these gel pens from Papermate, the alternatives to the InkJoy ballpoint pens, and I deleted my entire overhead camera footage. Went to edit it last night and it's not there, so I'm gonna do another one that won't be nearly as good. All right, the coffee is brewed. Let's go to the Apple store in West Palm Beach. All right, I'm here. We're gonna go in, get an iPad. I'm gonna try to vlog this thing out a little bit. 10:30 in the morning. I'm here at the mall. There's nobody here. I mean, this is easy. As easy as it gets. And this is just what you get to do when you work for yourself. Kind of make my own schedule. If I had a lot to do today, which I don't, because I'm in between projects, which is where I like to be. But if I had a lot to do today, I could just shuffle that to later in the day. I could do it at any other time. So that's one of the benefits of working for yourself and kind of taking control of your life and being independent financially from somebody else. See, most of us are financially symbiotic with our jobs, which is fine. Somebody got to work for somebody, but I like the fact that we have that control, and that's one of the things that God has really blessed us with. And on top of that, the fact that we have that control over our income really helps as well. You know what I'm saying? You have to get in position if you want to receive. Yes, Jesus. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna probably stop by some stores on my way to Apple, because I can, because I got time, I got money, I got all the things. This person is so relaxed. I'm walking through some kind of art exhibit right now. Whatever. All right, I've got it. I thought I would be here longer, but it turns out pretty in and out for me. Not as into the walking around the mall thing as I used to be. It's because I actually have better things to do now. But eventually we'll come back and go shopping, and that'll be great. But for now, back to the house. All right, so I'm back home, and I feel like I need to just switch to my desk. All right, much better. Got the new iPad. I'm gonna get it set up. But you're probably wondering, why did I get an iPad? Especially as much as I've talked about physical Bibles. So, let me give you kind of the couple of reasons why. First of all, let me show you what we got. Got the iPad, got the Apple Pencil, got the smart cover. This is the new 9.7-inch iPad, the 2018 iPad, not the iPad Pro. But as much as I like physical Bibles and that tactile interaction, I am not married to physical books. I am not married to paper. None of that stuff is super important to me. Even though I do like the physical Bible interaction. So, what I am planning on doing is getting rid of basically all traces of paper and my books, other than these commentaries sitting here on the desk, just because I already have those. But even my commentaries, I'm going to start doing those in Logos, however you say it. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. It definitely says Logos. So anyway, start getting away from all of that paper as much as I can. Eventually I want to get a scanner and scan up my entire file cabinet and just get rid of that as well. And because here's the deal. I don't want to be a minimalist, but I definitely want to start minimizing. Because as you start to live in your purpose and become increasingly busier, I mean, I'm talking, you've got so many things going on. It takes a lot of effort to create a path of least resistance, because between here and the thing that I'm called to do, there is so much that has to happen. There's so much that needs to be accomplished. There's so much that has to go down that I have to figure out a way to get from here to there with the least resistance possible. That's why the beginning of this video was all shot on an iPhone, because I could take this stuff, or I could just be here. I knew I was going to be in the mall. Malls are funny about filming. Nobody's funny about you being on your iPhone. So that's what I did. Path of least resistance. Thinking about paring down my wardrobe to be all black and white. Not a variety of black shirts, not a variety of white shirts, all the same black and white shirt, all the same jeans, all the same socks, all the same everything. And that way, when I wake up in the morning, I don't have to think. I just get dressed and bam, I move on. And also will cut down on the amount of laundry that I have to do. So I'm thinking through these things right now, because again, I don't want to be a minimalist, but I definitely want to minimize. Today, I went into Williams-Sonoma and I just had a conversation with them. Never shopped at Williams-Sonoma. Still don't know that I will. The stuff is super expensive, but I've got 4, 5, 6 pots and pans. And honestly, if I went down to maybe 1 pan, 2 pots, that would probably be enough for me. And the less stuff I have, the less things that I have to deal with, the better off I'm going to be. A lot of the clutter that we have is because we've lived our life in a way where we have not had basic, simple routines that kept us from needing that. So I have tons of forks, tons of spoons, tons of knives. I have 4 strainers. I have 12 cutting boards from IKEA. Why do I have all of this? Well, because forever we left our dishes just hanging out in the dishwasher and we never dealt with them. Well, now every day I run the dishwasher. If I have 1 cup in the dishwasher, I will run the dishwasher, because I run the dishwasher every day. That's what happens with me. That's what happens in this house. Because of that, there's a lot of stuff in there I could get rid of right now. I used to look at like dinner sets and it would have 6 forks and 6 spoons and 6 butter knives, and I would think, my God, how do people live with only 6 forks? You know how? They wash their freaking dishes. So anyway, I'm just looking at all of these areas and trying to bring it down. And so that's where the iPad is really about to play in. A lot of books, a lot of writing. The handwriting element to this is going to be huge. The other side of the iPad, other than that, is that I need a way to separate from my computer to really create content. I do a lot of stuff here, so there's a lot of distractions here. And even though I'm on a laptop, I still have to stay relatively tethered because I have, maybe 20 to 30 terabyte of hard drive storage that I'm connected to. So I have to stay pretty locked in over here all the time. Eventually, I'd like to have a laptop that has maybe 2 terabytes on it. That way I could leave projects I'm working on the laptop, only have to tether up every now and again. That's another story for another day. But right now, as I'm trying to write the book, as I'm trying to come up with more video content, I think having the iPad where I can really have a place to create content, I think that's going to work out really good for me. Additionally, when I'm studying the Bible, it also is not great for me to be here. Now that I'm doing a more intense study time, being in front of the computer makes that more difficult for me. So hopefully having Logos on here, do my study here, I think it's going to work out really good as well. And I'm not going to be putting anything on this. There will be no email on here. There will be no Facebook on here. There will be no Twitter. There will be no Instagram. This will be 100% content creation, content consumption only. The exception is there will be YouTube on this. YouTube will go on this. So that's why I got the iPad. So I'm ready to set this thing up. If you like this video and you like what's happening on this channel, make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. All those things help us to reach more people. Believe it or not, those things help us reach people. So it's the best offering you can give, is to like, subscribe, and comment. Even if you don't agree with what I said, even if you hate me, like, subscribe, and comment. At least comment. Tell me you hate me in the comments. Just tell me. It's okay. Get it off your chest. Anyway, till next time, I'm praying that you're experiencing grace for life through Jesus Christ.